All right, peace and blessings, everybody. This is Quentin Stroud, the Master Oracle, coming to you. I have a very special request for reading. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? I had this as a special request from a client, and I want to do a video on it because, number one, I've never done this before, but number two, I think this is a really important question because people from all over the world, trust me, are having the same challenges, especially toward the end of last year, the end of 2018, even as we go into 2019. People are asking the question, should I stay or should I go? And I want this reading to be about that. Now, as I was shuffling the cards, this is my very special deck that I got actually from Canada, and it's absolutely powerful. But as I was shuffling the cards, a card popped out here, so I'm going to go over this in a moment. But let me just say this here, that I want to get started, but I want you to know that you get to choose your trajectory. You get to choose the life that you want, and this, hopefully this reading might give you a little bit of insight or foresight just based on what I'm seeing here. And if you're seeing this, you might need to see it. If you search for this, or if you're seeing this, you might have needed to see this in order to make a better informed decision about what to do for yourself and for your family and as you go forward. So let me just go through this with you really quickly. I'm going to go on this card in a moment, but I'm going to just start the reading off now. Okay. And I'm going to show you each of the cards as I go forward. Okay. All right, so here we go. So first of all, I'll say this, that the first thing that's coming through here is the Six of Cups, which talks about past love, past relationships, that really, this relationship has a lot of nostalgia, has a lot of history to it, but maybe not a lot of future, just based on what I'm seeing here. There's a lot of history to it, and so if you're staying because of the history, if you're staying because, oh, we've been in this so long, or we've been through so much, you know how people do. If you're staying in this because of that, you might want to start to open up your horizons, open up what's to come for you, because I do see that a lot of the reason why you're present right now is because of what's the past and what's gone by, okay? And so I just want you to kind of open yourself up to a better future. If you stay or if you go, just be open up to a better future, and then this will open up more doors for you as you go forward. Now, I want to go here to the foundation position because this is kind of what this whole thing is sitting upon. There's been a lot of injustice, a lot of unfair treatment, a lot of not really always doing right by one another. And I'm kind of seeing it on both ends, that there's things that your partner did that they shouldn't have done, and there's things that you might have could have done differently, or could have done better, or might have shouldn't have done either. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of iniquity. That's the word, iniquity. There's a lot of injustice. There's a lot of not seeing eye to eye on things and not dealing with things the way you guys should have been dealing with each other, just from loving each other. You should have been dealing with each other differently. And so what I am seeing here is that on a foundational level, there's a lot of injustice, a lot of iniquity, and you want to make sure that if you go forward with this, both of you are clean slate. Both of you are clearing the table. Both of you are not going to stay in this just because, right? It's a clean slate, and we're going to move forward on a clean slate. Now, I get here to the past position. This is not the first time you've asked this question, should I stay or should I go? This thing is, you stayed, I'm going to say this, wow. You stayed, and I'm even seeing like almost 8 months ago. I don't know what this is, but like about 8 months ago, maybe you were asking this question before. And you stayed in this, and you're asking the question again. There's a reason for this. There's a reason why you might be asking this question again. So just know that even in your past position, that you have been here before and you're here again. Will you be here again? Will this come up for you again in 8 months or a year or whatever? You have to ask yourself the question, do you want to risk another 8 months to a year or whatever going forward in this? All I'll say is that when I get to the future position, it's going to make sense. But, okay, thank you. yeah, you need to ask yourself the question, do I want to wait a little bit longer if right now I'm kind of feeling the way I'm feeling right now and I felt this way before? Does that make sense? We get here to your attitudes and beliefs position. Let me say this, that you might not feel like your significant other is putting in the work, is doing what they're supposed to be doing. You might not feel like they're working hard enough. It's the Eight of Pentacles. You might not feel like they're working hard enough. They're putting in the right work. They're putting in the right work. That's what I'm getting. You might not feel like they're putting in the right work, even though they feel like they're doing what they're supposed to do, or they're doing the work, or they're bringing home the bacon, or they're doing whatever. You might not feel like they're doing the right work, if that makes sense. And this is showing up in your attitudes and beliefs position, so you already know what I'm saying is true. You already know that they might not be doing the right work, but that they feel like they are, that your significant other feels like they're doing the right work. You need to talk to them and figure out what is the real thing that needs to be done. Now, again, I give the number 8 here, which means that this has been kind of going on over and over and over again, over and over and over again, over and over and over again. So just know that if your partner isn't getting the clue or getting the hint about what needs to be done, you need to either A, have a real clear, drawn out piece of paper plan on what needs to be done, or they just ain't getting it, right? So should you stay or should you go? I'm going to go into this in a minute, because in the future position here, okay, I get it. In the future position here, it's going to talk about it, and I'm going to go over that card that kind of jumped out in the reading. In the future position here is the Six of Swords, which talks about journeying, going a long haul, going the distance. I do see in the future position here that you do want to go the distance, and you're probably going to go the distance. So all I'll say is that should you stay or should you go, I see you staying, and I see you going the distance. I see you taking this thing longer term. Is it going to be another 6 years? Is it going to be another, whatever? All I'll say about this is this, that once you have gone the distance, once you have gone the journey, once you know when when enough is enough, or whatever, you'll be clear about it. You won't have to ask this question ever again. I'm just telling you now. Once you know, you're clear, you won't have to ask this question, and you'll be free for your future embarkment. Okay? So all I'll say is that go the distance for now. Go a little bit longer for now. Continue on for now. And if and when you are ready in the future, you'll know it and it'll move forward. Now, this here is the Princess of Cups. What I'll say about this is, and this is really powerful, that the feminine energy is coming through very strongly, that this is a new emotional space for you. Even though you have gone through this before and you've asked the question, should I stay or should I go before, this is a new emotional space, because I don't get the feeling of fear. I get the feeling of, thank you, Spirit, I get the feeling of kind of like numbness, just done, like not done in a bad way, but like I'm good regardless kind of thing. I'm good regardless. But you're asking this question, which means that there still may be some more there. Let me say this. You're contented. That's the word. Thank you. The contented place. The content place. You're in a content place in your own feelings. Okay? In your own feelings, you're in a content place. So you don't have to worry about whether or not, if you stay or if you go, whether or not you're going to feel bad about it or feel like you regret something or losing out on something. You're in a content place. And so bask in that for a little while before you make an ultimate decision. Bask in that content place, because you haven't always been in that place, right? Bask in the content place. And I think that when you go from that place and move forward, you're going to focus on what you need and what you want, and you're going to focus on such a better life for you. Okay, such a better life for you. So listen, this is just a really quickie. If you want to get a audio recording of your own one-on-one, your own session, ask the Oracle now. Go to this website right here, asktheoraclenow.com. You can actually submit a question through the website, asktheoraclenow.com, and if you want a recorded audio of that, I'll send you a link and I'll send you a message on that so that you can go ahead and book that for yourself. Listen, guys, I love you. and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Go to the website, go to asktheoraclenow.com and request your session. Ask any question you want and consult the Oracle. Change your life. Trust me, I'm telling you, this is such an amazing, amazing opportunity, especially as we go into the new year. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and blessings.